So, Big Nad's Nadhim Zahawi's in a spot of tax bother, eh? Well, it's so unfair, Henry. Just because Big Nad's negotiated his unpaid tax and penalty settlement with HMRC whilst he was Chancellor of the Exchequer and, in effect, the boss of HMRC, I mean, that doesn't mean there's anything dodgy going on here at all, Henry. No, of course not. Ooh, chin, chin, chin. Ooh, he's such a rogue, Henry. BJ would be proud. And it's purely coincidental, Henry, that every time Big Nads makes a mistake, such as claiming for the heating of his stables on expenses or not paying tax on £27 million, it's purely coincidental that these mistakes always seem to benefit Big Nads financially. You know, it's purely coincidental. No, but Big Nads has stated that it was an honest mistake that he accidentally set up an offshore trust fund and put £27 million worth of shares in there and didn't pay tax on them, Henry. And I think that's borne out by the fact that when Big Nads found out journalists were investigating this unpaid tax, Big Nads claimed he was being smeared and he threatened the journalists with legal action. If that doesn't scream honest mistake, Henry, I don't know what does. Anyway, Rishi will get to the bottom of it because he's asked his independent ethics advisor to investigate Big Nad's tax affairs, Henry. Yes, Sir Laurie Magnus is Rishi's independent ethics advisor, and when I say independent, he was appointed by Rishi. He's an Exitonian Tory donor and merchant banker. No, that's not a euphemism, Henry. Although, and when I say ethics, he's a former advisor to disgraced retail wrong and Philip Green, and he has links to Robert Maxwell. So, I mean, you don't get much more independent or ethical than that, Henry. Yes, I think with such an ethical and independent investigation as that, Henry, I don't think Big Nads has got anything to worry about you, Henry. It's okay, Nads. Tell those horses to crank up the thermostat a few notches, eh? With their hooves. Anyway, Henry Mustache, I'll see you at the club later, and it certainly won't be taxing for you and me to drink a bottle or 12. And I'll see you later. Ta-ta, Henry. Ta-ta. 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 Ta-ta.